So our first assessment in biology is using a gizmo, the Graphing Skills Gizmo. This is the assignment. It is set up like a quiz. Okay, it gives you some information. It gives you some vocab where you can click view or open it and download it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just start it here. Okay. First thing you have is a short video. The video will help you answer these first few questions. Okay, and then it wants you to go and open the gizmo. So when you click on explorelearning.com and you log in, it will take you to the list of gizmos in our class. Notice that they are alphabetically ordered. Okay, you need to find for this one the Graphing Skills Gizmo. You can click on the name or you can click on the word launch. Okay, it will take you to the gizmo. The gizmo will show you multiple types of graphs. So the few questions that are after this just have to do with graphs in general. So it's telling you a little information about a bar graph, a line graph, pie graph, and scatter plot. Okay, there is information here within the quiz that you'll need to know to answer some of these questions. All right, and here's just a few, like what does that say? But then when you get down to question 9, you'll need to create your own graph, but you need to use the gizmo. So it says, select the challenge, create graph, and a line graph. So we go over here, we're on create graph as opposed to table, and it's defaulted to bar graph, so we need to be on line graph. All right, now it's saying to click new and click any of the data sets that you want. So you can click new. There's maize data, whale data, juice data. You can pick any of these that you like. Okay? But then you just need to graph, and you'll need to show me which graph you did. So let's do this temperature one to start. Okay? Notice along the bottom we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, the first thing you need to do is label your graph. Every graph needs a title. Okay, it should be either the same or related to the whatever the data is. So I'm going to label it temperature data. You need to label your axis. So this is temperature, and I need to put in Celsius. You have to put your units, otherwise is it Fahrenheit, Kelvin, Celsius? You don't know. Okay, along the bottom here, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, those are my days of the week. Okay, all right, now I need to look at my graph and see, is my size correct? So let's go over to the data. My highest score here is 31. Okay, that would only come up to about a third of this graph. That wouldn't utilize the graph and make it very specific, would it? So I need to change. You can make it larger, you can make it smaller. All right, so we could go up to 50. If I tick it any lower, that only goes to 20. That's not high enough. So we're gonna go to 50 because that's the closest with still fitting all my data. All right, Sunday is 8. So you will want to drag this. See, notice that it said the number 8 above it. Now, I have show values over here clicked. If I did not show that, it wouldn't show that. So if you add show values, it will help you get it precise. So Monday, 19. Go up here to 19. Tuesday, 27. Wednesday, 31, and so forth. I'm going to go all the way down. Thursday, 29. Friday, 16. Saturday, 13. Okay, so now I have my graph. I can go over here and click check. My accuracy is 100%, okay? As long as your accuracy is at least above 80%, then you're good. If it says below 80%, then that means you need to change a few things. All right, now I'm looking at my graph. I'm looking at my data. I have everything completed, so now I need to take a screen capture of it. Now, in the instructions resources folder, I have several examples of ways to do screen captures. The absolute easiest that I've ever found is by using a snipping tool. So down here on my computer, I have this snipping tool. Okay, oops, I need to click new. I did that one already. Okay, so new snipping tool, right? I want to click new. If you don't have a snipping tool, there are other ways to do it, but you can actually just go online and Google snipping tool download. Does not take up much room on your computer. It is super easy and immediately saves it into a file. So I'm going to click new. I'm going to then select the area I want. You need to have both the data table and the full graph. Okay, now I can save it. So I'm going to do file and I'm going to save it. I'm going to call it graph 1. Okay, and I'm going to click save. Yep, that. So I'm going to close that. Go back to my Schoology. All right, now here's the box for this question. All right, and I have the instructions right above the question. It shows you need to, up above 9, sorry. Okay, it shows you need to click on the little insert photo thing in there, and then it will tell you. So let's go to where we have our graph, right? Click create bar graph. This is our box. I need to click insert image or media. I'm going to do attach file. I'm going to find where mine was saved, which in me it was in my pictures for biology. I labeled it graph 1. I'm going to click open and it will insert it. All right, I have now submitted my picture of my graph. All right, now the next one is going to have you do something else. You're going to continue, oh, that was bar graph. Sorry, I put it in the wrong one. So you'll have to create 2 graphs, but then you'll have to create 2 tables. So now I go over back to my Gizmo and I click create table. All right, now once again you can click new and choose any of them that you like. Actually it says that you need to do a pie chart, so we're going to click pie chart. Notice that I still have show values on there, otherwise it's kind of a guess. So I want to click show values, right? And I'm going to fill this out. For example, white says 64%, so I'm going to put 64. Now I can put the percent, okay, or I can put the percent in the title, but somewhere on there I need to label my units. All right, and I will continue to do the graph. You still need to label it, you need to label your columns, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take a screen capture. So 2 of them that you create the graph, 2 of them that you create the table, and you need to submit a screen capture for both. Please message me if you have any questions at all. And remember, you can do this one more than once, so you can always go back and redo this if you need to. Just note that the ones where you uploaded a picture are not going to be counted or graded yet until I personally go in and hand grade it myself, but you can always go back even if it's another week or 2 later. Bye.